Hi, my name is Brooke Arnold. I am a comedian and a writer. So I grew up in a fundamentalist Christian church, and I was homeschooled. And so for the vast majority of my childhood, I didn't have any friends outside of our church. I had a difficult time adjusting to the world outside of my family when I was an adult because I felt I had difficulty making my decisions for myself. I had a lot of trauma related to that. I had been taught that there was no such thing as mental illness, and that therapy and counseling were innately bad things that you shouldn't do. And finally, when I was in my early 20s, I made the decision to go see a therapist, and it completely changed my life. I was able to recover and find a sense of self and learn techniques for dealing with the world and my pain and other people that have been invaluable to me. I think performing comedy and writing have absolutely saved my life. I mean, just there's no question to me about that. I grew up in a very authoritative environment, in which women particularly weren't allowed to have opinions, or women weren't allowed to express themselves. And so taking my voice back and being heard for the first time is the most beautiful experience that's ever happened to me. When you have the opportunity to talk about yourself and talk about your experiences and talk about your feelings in an honest way, you kind of get to know who you are, and you kind of get to see yourself reflected back to you from the people who are being touched by your art, rather than the people who told you you were bad, or the people who told you you didn't have a right to speak. And so when I started speaking about my childhood, all of a sudden I was flooded with thousands of letters from women and men from all over the world, from all different kinds of backgrounds: Mormons, Scientologists, non-religious people who were gay, older women who felt like they'd been controlled their entire life, who were like, "I understand this, thank you for speaking, I thought I was the only one." And so I kind of feel like if nothing else happens ever in the rest of my life, I can feel really good that just for a moment I got to help people feel a little bit less alone. I think one of the things I would have told myself is that you deserve to be heard. I would tell myself that you need to start doing what you want now. Stop deferring to other people, stop deferring to what you were told, stop deferring to the outside world's expectations, like you're not too uneducated, you're not too fat, you're not too dumb, you're not too annoying, none of those, nothing is wrong with you. You're perfectly worthy of doing this. You deserve to have the life that you want to have, and you shouldn't let your family or other people or society or our culture get in the way of that. And what you look like and where you come from doesn't have anything to do with how worthy you are. You are okay.